already had 11 games of 60-plus paint points. Damian Lillard
not letting the athletic Okoro try to size him up for a block. Out of Baylor.
Gary Trent Jr. first look at three.
Bench has always been very energized, but it certainly only adds with those guys, and especially when Dame is dropping dimes like that. Ennis whistled for a foul, but Ennis got all basketball to help force the miss.
Gary Trent Jr. Garland out the dribble, puts it in. Covington will try a long three. Cantor offensive rebound up and over Drummond.
Especially until CJ and Nur come back. So we got to do everything we can to just...
Because DJ does stuff that you just don't see every year.
Cantor with Prince trying to defend Cantor.
Yeah, he's frustrated. And they can... Hard fouls. Grabbed his head, his neck, and they're not even going to look at it. See from a team continuing to mature and evolve throughout the season.
Junior in that same class. Stevens has to put it up. Tough turnaround. Hands it off to Dame. Goes baseline in the reverse. Not there, but Cantor cleans it up. Sexton patient in the paint, finds Allen.
Rebounding, putting it back up.
Jared Allen and Taurean Prince, part of that multi-team trade. Sexton tries to go up top. Allen there to clean it up. In transition. Stevens over to Dotson. Dotson flips it to Allen, and Allen with the Knicks, and got 6 minutes in the NBA game later that evening. Melo.
There's guys out here coming off the bench who you feel comfortable they were in the starting lineup too.
Melo with the block. Allen reaches for it behind the back. Cavs trying to get it up, and Windler, free throws attempted and made in a quarter this season. Hood sticks the...
We will start unloading from three.
Blazers just 1 of 3 from outside for this game. Gary Trent Jr., 6 points in the first quarter. Step back three, bang, bang.
Melo got Ant a wide open look.
Stevens, this is the mid-range look. Ball bounced around. Allen comes down with it. Sexton, easy change. Board, kicks it ahead. Blazers bring it down. Melo with Sexton defending. Cavs send 2. Melo goes baseline and hits it. Dotson turning the corner off the handoff. Allen there for the offensive rebound. 6 to shoot. Melo going against Windler. Loses him. Okoro trying to lock him up. Melo, pump fake, jumper, same result.
Now want to have to let go of him. He was anchoring a lot of what they were doing.
Taurean Prince back in the game for the Cavs. Drummond trying to go into Cantor, muscles his way to that bucket. First bucket for Drummond, who averages just under 18. Simons falls to the floor, able to flip it to Melo. And there's Cantor, hold reliable.
Darius Garland. You got centers in the league that can't rebound over innings. I'd expect Garland. Ooh, that was a quick strike.
Gary Trent Jr. loses. Drummond.
Get it. But a good pass from Gary gives Ant the 3 after the handle. Half sham god or something. Remember that guy Sham God?
Oh yeah.
That ball out,
yeah.
It back in.
Blazer in double figures. Looks a pass to Simon, sets his feet. Nothing but net for Anthony Simons. Dame loses Okoro. Covington, clean look.
Cavs trying to push the pace a little bit. Sexton, lull Anthony to sleep.
Just over 3 minutes left here in the first half. Damian Lillard and the Blazers up 15, make it 17. Simons from Dame. Sexton in the paint. The Cavs fell in love with Sexton and what they could possibly give from him.
Philadelphia, Sexton had that type of late game performance against Brooklyn earlier this season.
Cleveland 49 points. Dame turns the corner. Prince able to get there just in time. Sexton up top. Allen knocked away by Covington. Osman back into the game, tries to check Dame, and Gary Trent Jr. says, don't mind if I do.
To show himself as open.
Largest lead for the Blazers. Garland on an island defending Dame. Dame gets to his left, flips it outside. Carmelo Anthony, pump fake, and a 3 before the buzzer. Had just 1 rebound in the first half.
Yeah, that's big time. Keeping them
really critical of their effort, their energy. Wanted to come out hot here against
with going out there defending above or at the three-point line with Dame.
Here comes Garland. Drummond with just his second rebound of the game. Blazers would love to put this one away early before they head out 7 games in 7 different cities. Jones Jr. He's off to the races. Trying to go through Garland. Tough finish for Derrick Jones Jr. Sexton able to pop it in the paint. Finds Covington in the corner. Can't connect. Dame trying to poke it away from Drummond. Dame does. Gets the cookies and the lay-in. We've been really struggling from the three-point line. Just 2 of 9. Gary Trent Jr. Listen, this dude ain't got no struggles.
There's a lot that goes into what makes Dame and support system, their families. You know, like for Sexton, Dame, who's the Gina in Houston on the Lillard side? Who's
10 to shoot, Gary Trent Jr. Can't put it home, but Cantor
finish.
Sexton to Allen. That's
other challenge for this young Cleveland backcourt if they stay together long enough is, can they stand that test of time? And that's one thing we know is very special. Come out and compete. You were mentioning Jordan after the loss at Denver. As you look on the left side of the floor, they're slapping each other one after the other.
Garland off and running. Garland, Allen able to get Stevens, Allen and Garland late in the third quarter for the Cavs. Stevens,
back door, get the 2.
So the Cavs showing a lot of heart and hustle, but that goes right to Carmelo Anthony, and he makes the Cavs pay.
Get hot or try to use some of your defense. You hope that the opponent maybe turns the ball over, but the Blazers are second best in the NBA in turnovers per game. Free throws more than any of those guys.
Melo in transition, too strong.
There it is.
Dame from well beyond the arc.
The pass.
Melo offensive rebound. Sexton trying to check him on the post. Melo goes straight back up with it. Cavs trying to work it around. Windler told to shoot the ball by the Cavs bench. Stevens will shoot it and he'll score.
Cavs have 3 made threes. And as Nasir goes to the nice footwork.
Windler pushes it ahead. Finds Dotson on the wing. And 5 threes in that game against the Bucks. Here's Giles. Spin on Sexton to the rim. Beautiful. Melo. 3 in the face of Stevens, and Stevens getting whistled for the foul.
The thing, Jordan, is Anthony pops a 3 at the top of the key. Is Harry with the 2.
Allen misses the 3. Gary Trent Jr. tries to bring it down himself, able to regain control and puts it in.
44.2% from the three-point line. That's 21st in the league. But
from playing varsity when he was in 8th grade, which led me to think as Sexton gets the lay in the game, but just with your boys watching.
That's end of sophomore year of high school. CJ.
Better late than never. Garland. Sexton.
Good defense. And
trying to bully ball Simons. Giles defending. Trying to size him up. Gets to his right. Giles, great recovery to send it out of bounds. Cavs really trying to push. They averaged 19 the first 6 games of the season, but then had a shoulder injury and that slowed him down. And Anthony Simons trying to go to town against Wade. Step back 3, and that's
a beautiful release on that shot.
Sexton fouled and the bucket, sitting on 20 points. Gary Trent Jr. into the paint. Easy pull-up.
To the fourth quarter, there was a sense of urgency from the start.
Gets it stolen. Stevens up ahead in transition. Little.
Everybody, even some of the coaches, were having a good time with it.
Here's Wade. But a good, solid, professional victory tonight over the Cavs.